Hi, I'm going to show you how to submit an expense report in Workday. I'm currently logged into WPI's Test Workday tenant, and I am on the landing page of Workday, the home page, and I'm going to click the Expenses worklet. And now you'll see two cards, one that has a list of things that you can do and one that has a list of things you can see, including previous expense reports that you've submitted, which also appear at the bottom of this page. I'm going to click Create Expense Report, and you can see here that you have the choice to either start a new expense report or to copy an existing one. I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to change the date to a date in the past. You'll see that there are some instructions to the right that will be fleshed out once we go live. And also on the left, you'll see that this has defaulted to my department's operating budget. I can change this at this point. I'm going to leave it as is, and then I can change it for individual expenses as I fill out the expense report. So I'm going to click OK. And again, I see some instructions here at the top that say I need to fill out the business purpose and memo. So I'll start with the business purpose. I'll say I went to a conference, and I'll say that I went to a NERComp session at UMass. And then I scroll down, and what I see is very similar to the lines of an expense report. So basically I fill this out. For the expense item, I'm going to ask for reimbursement for mileage. I could navigate these menus and look for items, or I could just search for them, like so. I put in the number of miles that I traveled, and I need a business reason. And the memo is that I drove from Worcester to Amherst. And here I'm going to also add a little map, an image that I captured from Google to show the distances. And again, here I could change these work tags, which I will do here. I'm going to knock these out, just X these out. And I could start from any one of these fields, grant, for example, cost center, student org, or in additional work tags, gift are the ones that you would start from. I'm going to start from cost center, which will give me the operating budget for what was an org in Banner. So for example, I search for physics. I don't need the number. And the other fields fill in. So physics, let's pretend, picked up the cost of my mileage. So from here I'm going to add another line, and this time I'm going to add a meal. Meal is actually business meal, but it finds it when I type in meal. Again, I'm going to put in the amount, the total amount, and you can see here that it picked up my last entry for physics. And what I'm going to do here actually is to split this between two expense items. Let's say I had alcohol with this meal, so I need to split it out. So first I'm going to put in a memo, which is dinner at Judy's, and my business reason is dinner at conference. And I'm going to attach my receipt. And here's my receipt. And you can attach pretty much any type of file to Workday. You can upload any variety of image or document. And from here, I'm going to click Itemize. So Workday now gives me basically two lines that I can fill out. I could also add more if I needed to split this further. So one of the things I can do is I can split this between cost centers or budget numbers, another word for budget number. So for this line, I'm going to take out business meal and put in the word alcohol. And I'm going to going to put in the cost of my glass of wine. Let's say that it was $9.86. And the nice thing is that Workday does the math for me and tells me I have $22.59 left. I put that in. Okay, and I know that I believe I need to fill in a memo here. And I will just say that this is the food portion and this is the alcohol portion, although that's fairly obvious. And again, I could change one of these work tags, set of work tags, the budget numbers. Again, I knock this one out, and let's say that, that physics doesn't want to pay for my alcohol. So those fill in. I click done. And you can see that now these work tags are empty because it's actually in the itemized section. Okay, and we can see here that here's information about this business meal. I'm going to click back on mileage. Yep, okay, and here's my image. I'm good there. And from here, I could save for later. I'm just going to submit. And that's it. That's all it takes to submit an expense report. I didn't show you the mobile app part of this because we don't have a mobile app connected to our test environment yet. As soon as we do, I'll show you that. It makes the whole process even easier. Thanks.